Hails and horns, everybody. Welcome back to the Abyss. Today we got a thrash metal collection update, so let's dive in and check this shit out. Alright, like I said, got some thrash metal for you today. Got a little stack here, some things I've picked up from random distros and stores over the last few months. Some of these I've had even longer than that, as you know, I was gone for a long time. But yeah, we're going to dive right into it. First up, we got a band from Portland, Oregon, and it's a band that I've talked about several times, especially early on in this channel. Kind of a black and thrash band that I enjoy a lot, and that is Cemetery Lust with Crypt of Insanity. This one I got from Head Split Records. See if I can get a decent shot there. Basically what this is a demo compilation. Man, I really need to move that flag back there so you don't get that weird glare. Essentially, this is the 2009 demo, The Unholy Grave Bangers, and the 2010 demo, Crypt of Insanity. Again, like I said, they're kind of a black and speed thrash. So if you're into kind of those semi-raw, raunchy black and thrash bands, you know, think stuff like Midnight, but with a little bit more of a, you know, tongue-in-cheek. You know, they got like serious songs that you'd expect, you know, like violence, you know, Satanism, stuff like that. And then they've got songs about like necrophilia and getting drunk and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely, if you're into black thrash, definitely check out Cemetery Lust. I don't know if they still have these available on Head Split, but again, it's their 2009-2010 demo compilation, Crypt of Insanity. And yeah, really sick stuff. Again, if you're into bands like Midnight, you know, Crossfire, things like that, definitely give these guys a shot if you have not. Also picked up a patch. I think I got this one from Hell's Headbangers, but I'm not positive on that. Has been sitting around for a while, and I've been meaning to get that sewn on. But yeah, Cemetery Lust, check them out. But let's keep this thing rolling. All right, next up, this one's kind of a classic in my opinion, one that you really don't have to talk about much. Most people know what this is, and this is some of Joel Grind's, you know, solo stuff. So if you're into like Toxic Holocaust and Tiger Junkies, that kind of stuff, this might appeal to you if you're more of a black metal fan. This is the Yellow Goat Sessions. I actually picked this up used at a used half-price bookstore not too long ago. Yeah, really solid black thrash, more on the raw side than what you're used to hearing with Joel Grind. Very early black metal. You know, you got that venomy vibe going on here, Bathory, if you're into that early style of, you know, what shaped black metal. Very raw, gritty, you know, good rhythms, awesome guitar work. The vocals are a lot darker than what you'd think from Joel Grind. But yeah, really solid listen if you like old school black thrash, you know, in the vein of Bathory, Venom, that type of stuff. Definitely check out the Yellow Goat Sessions. This one can be kind of tricky to track down to get one in good shape, but definitely worth it if you can find one. Again, I think I got that used for like $5, so could not beat that. I will try to link up what I can in the description so you can check these bands out. But yeah, Yellow Goat Sessions from Joel Grind, definitely worth your time. But let's keep on rolling. All right, next up, this is one of the ones I got from Paragon Records recently, and I kind of bought it just because of the cover and the logo and stuff. It was, you know, essentially a blind buy. And I was pretty impressed with what I heard. This band is from Costa Rica, and the band is Bastards, and the album is Apocalypse Now. Pretty cool. Love the logo. Pretty sick artwork. Again, these guys are just a straight up modern thrash band out of Costa Rica. God, I really need to move that flag back there. My God. Anyway, yeah, this one came out in 2021. Their debut full length. They do have a 2017 demo out that I am going to try to find because I enjoyed this enough to kind of want to pursue, you know, the rest of their material. Very good. Pretty good modern thrash band. Drums are absolutely phenomenal. The guitar work sounded really good. There's some pretty good leads and some good chunky rhythms. It's kind of low in the mix, so that was kind of a bummer, but you know, all in all, really, really solid. The vocals pretty good. It kind of reminds me of if you were to take Obituary and, you know, like the old school punk bands and kind of merge them together. That's kind of what the vocals remind me of. But yeah, really solid modern thrash all the way around. This came out on Santerio Records, again out of Costa Rica. Definitely check out Bastards. I think they might even had the demo on Paragon, so I definitely need to get on there and check that out. $5, absolute steal in my opinion. Definitely check out Paragon Records. But yeah, again, that's Bastards, Apocalypse Now, but let's keep going. All right, next up, we have a 2017 release also that I picked up from Paragon Records a little while back. You know, $5, you absolutely couldn't beat this by. And this is Quintessence of Death by Cyanide Grenade. I have been spinning this one frequently since I bought it probably like a month ago. Really, really modern wave of old school thrash metal, whatever you want to call it. Definitely got that Bay Area influence in the drums and the guitars. Really thick, chuggy guitar rhythms, man. The rhythm guitar is out of control. Just pummeling drums, very aggressive vocals. You kind of got some early Metallica, early Slayer vibes, and just fucking nasty. So if you're into just sick ass all around aggressive thrash metal, definitely check these guys out. You will hear a lot of influences of bands that you are familiar with. But yeah, this band is out of Russia. Came out in 2017 on, I think, Metal Rage Records. They do have, again, I think one other full length, an EP, and either a single or a demo out. But yeah, Quintessence of Death by Cyanide Grenade. Definitely check it out. It's worth it. I will be getting back on Paragon to see if they have anything else by them at that price point. Definitely worth the effort to listen to that. But let's see what else we got for you. All right, next up we have a 2015 release. The band is Destroyer, and the album is Dark City Hunter. This one came out in 2015 on Death Thrash Armageddon, and Destroyer are a just old school thrash metal band out of Colombia. I think they've been around since like 2002, 2003 range, but they have that very old school sound. Very raw, unproduced sound. Not everyone's cup of tea there. You're going to get more of that like raw black metal vibe out of it, production wise, which, that's fine with me, as that's kind of like my main genre. But yeah, you can definitely tell not a whole lot of production went into this, but very black metal-esque vocals too. The drums can be kind of echoey and stuff. Again, it's very raw, but really just good old school, guitar rhythms, things like that. And then again, just that hyperactive black metal vocals. Definitely check them out. I know there are a lot of bands out there with the name Destroyer, but this is the Colombian one. Again, off of Death Thrash Armageddon. If you like just raw old school thrash, maybe give this one a shot again. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I really did enjoy this one. Got a couple more here to show you, and we'll call it a day, but let's keep on rolling. All right, this next one is another one that I blind bought, and it absolutely blew me away. One of my favorite thrash records to come out in a long time. Gonna probably butcher the band name. The album is Roots of All Evil, and the band name is Coventrate or Coventrate. I'm not sure how they meant that pronounced, but I love kind of this old school, kind of cartoony, demonic thrash, old school looking album art. Absolutely love this. Kind of a cool little band shot there on the back of them goofing off. These guys are out of Monterrey, Mexico. Kind of jumping around all over the place with this update, but man, this album absolutely shreds. Again, Coventrate, Roots of All Evil. This one came out in 2018. They had a 2017 EP and I think a full length or a demo out in 2015. Definitely need to be tracking these down. Wow. You talk about just solid, well-produced, polished thrash metal, just pummeling guitars, great leads. Drums were fantastic. I really enjoyed the vocals on this record. I didn't know what to expect. I haven't heard a lot of Mexican thrash bands. I have a lot of Mexican black metal, things like that, but I really didn't know what to expect. And yeah, he's a very powerful voice, very gritty. Absolutely enjoyed this album. It's everything that modern thrash should be, in my opinion. Definitely check this out. Any of you guys who are into heavy thrash, definitely check them out. And I remember when I looked at this online, I got on YouTube, and the video that came up had me rolling laughing while banging my head the whole time. Like, it's like just the band playing in like some crappy apartment, and then the lead guitarist is like on a park bench trying to play for some chick, and she like turns around and ignores him, so he just blasts her with the guitar, and the video had me fucking rolling, so I just had to pick it up. Really enjoyed the tunes. I was headbanging like crazy to this one. I'm probably going to toss it on as soon as we're done with this video. Got one more to show you, and then we'll call it a night. But yeah, let's keep rolling. All right, and the last one today, this band, probably going to butcher this one too. This band is from Venezuela. The album is Nacion and Natastor. I think is how you say that. Natasator, Nacion. Again, I'll put it up there for you because I probably butchered the hell out of this. And what this is, it looks like it's a combination of their 2016 EP Thrash Attack and their 2019 EP Nacion. Again, these guys are out of Venezuela. And what you get here is just some old school speed thrash done right. Very good, fast pounding, very aggressive. Hints of death metal here and there. So I mean, it might border into death thrash, but more on the speed thrash. The only thing I did not like about this record, musically, it's fantastic. Very good, aggressive, like I said, hyperactive thrash. The only thing I didn't like, it's like pretty much every single song here has like a massive kind of gothic orchestral intro. Like think like the first track off of a Cradle of Filth CD. It's like kind of one of those before every single track. So that was kind of something I was fast forwarding through. But once I heard the guitars kick in, I would stop and absolutely love the album from there. But yeah, Nacion with Nacion. Again, this was another blind buy off of Paragon Records. I think I got that one for $4 or $5 as well. So definitely check them out if you're looking for something different. If you're into those kind of, gothic, kind of dark, orchestral, intros, you'll probably dig it. It's something that I don't mind, here and there, like maybe track one or, a couple times, but it was pretty much like every track, and it was just kind of like, oh, I just get done, thrashing around, and like driving in my car, and then I'd, oh, great, here's another slow orchestral piece, and then it picks back up. But yeah, musically fantastic. The only criticism I would have is, maybe tone down the orchestral stuff on the intros. But other than that, pretty solid haul. I've been enjoying that. Definitely going to be rocking the Cyanide Grenade and the Coventrate a lot going forward. Both of these two have been pretty much on repeat in my CD player down here. Definitely go check these bands out. I'll link up everything I can find in the description as always. Bunch of videos in the works here. I got a big stack of stuff and some different ideas. I've been toying around the idea of bringing back album reviews, top fives, and getting into some interviews, things like that. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Hails and horns, and we'll see you soon.